Why, hello! I'm Big Joe the Storyteller. Welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe so you can watch all my amazing videos. If you want to find out about my live shows or to book a show, please visit bigjoe.com. If you want to listen to my stories, you can go to Spotify and other streaming platforms so you can listen to all my stories like the one I'm about to tell you right now. Why, hello! I'm Big Joe the Storyteller. And for this story, I'm using my bird. His name is Wrongway. Yes. And the reason why we call him Wrongway is because sometimes he says things that are the wrong way. Are you ready? Yes. Good. Tell all our friends out there, in case they forgot, tell them my name. Tell them my name is Big Joe. He lives in the snow. Not what I said. Look, tell them my name is Big Joe. Plants can grow. Nope. Tell them my name is Big Joe. He wears a pretty pink bow. Stop it. Look, tell them my name is Big Joe. His name is Big Joe. Thank you. Are you going to be nice? Am I going to eat rice? No. Are you going to be good? Am I going to dance on wood? Look, can you just please help me, okay? We have to tell a tale. You want to go to jail? No. We have to tell a tale. You think I'm a whale? Stop. Look, we have to tell a tale. You need money to bail. Stop doing that. Can we just get on with the show? Your name is Big Joe. Thank you. Yuck. This is a story called Nya, Nya, Nya. Now, I apologize before I tell this story because this story is going to stick in your head for a long time. And here we go. Once upon a time, there was a man, and the man lived in a beautiful house on a beautiful tropical island. And the man had a very, very wonderful life. He would read his books, which I always like to do. He would eat his dinner, and he would sleep in his nice, comfy bed. He had a wonderful, wonderful life. Well, one day, he was sitting in his chair reading his book, when from outside of his window, he heard a very strange noise. Nya, nya, nya. Well, didn't think anything of it, went back to reading his book, but then he heard the sound again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he opened up the window, and there, sitting on the branch of a tree, was a bird with black and yellow feathers and a rainbow beak. And the man said, "Hey, bird, be quiet." But the bird said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." He said, "That bird is driving me crazy. I'm going to teach him a lesson." So he went into his kitchen, and he got some mango, and he chopped up the mango and put it on a plate, and put it outside of his front door. And he hid behind the bushes with his fishing net, and he waited, and he waited. And after a while, the bird smelled that mango and came fluttering down and started to eat the mango. And when he did, the man took the net, he swung it over his head, and he swung it over the bird, whoomp, and he caught the bird in the net. He said, "I've got you now. What do you have to say for yourself?" And the bird said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." He said, "Look, if you don't be quiet, I'm going to put you in the stinky, stinky garbage. What do you have to say to that?" And the bird said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So he took the bird and he put him in the stinky, stinky garbage. And he waited, and he waited, and he took the bird out, and the bird was all stinky and smelly. Ooh. He said, "Well, what do you have to say for yourself now?" And the bird said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." I said, "Look, if you don't be quiet, I'm going to put you in the freezer where it's nice and cold." He said, "What do you have to say to that?" And the bird said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So he took the bird and he put him in the freezer and he shut the freezer door and he waited and he waited and he waited and he waited. And he took the bird out and the bird was very shaky and very shivery and there was an icicle coming down his beak. He said, "Well, what do you have to say now?" And the bird said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." He said, "Look, if you don't be quiet, I'm going to put you in the oven where it's nice and hot. What do you have to say to that?" And the bird said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So he took the bird and he put him in the oven and he turned on the heat and he waited and he waited and he waited. And he took the bird out and the bird was very hot and steamy. There was smoke coming out of the top of his head. And he said, "Well, what do you have to say now?" And the bird said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." He said, "That's it, that's it." He said, "Look, if you don't be quiet right this very minute, I'm going to pluck all the feathers off your tail and you will have a naked bum-bum." He said, "Well, what do you have to say now?" And for a moment, the bird was quiet. But then the bird said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So he grabbed the bird and started to pluck the feathers off his tail. He plucked off all those feathers. He plucked off hundreds of little feathers off his tail until the bird had a naked bum-bum. And the man smiled a big smile. But then that smile got a little smaller, then a little smaller, and soon he was frowning because the man learned not only was that bird very annoying, he was also very magic. And all those hundreds of feathers that he had plucked started to twist and turn and twist and sparkle and glow and change. And all of those feathers turned into little birds with black and yellow feathers and rainbow beaks. And all those birds looked up at the man and all those birds said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And they flew out the window and landed on every branch of every tree. And from that day on, the man could not get any peace at all. He could not read his books or eat his dinner or take his nap in peace because all day, every day, all the birds went, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And that is the end.